Do you want to become a millionaire? Then stop asking how to make money. And start asking why you stay broke. Because money follows mindset, and mindset is built in silence, in sacrifice, and in war with yourself. If you don't fix your habits, your thoughts, your focus, then even if I gave you $1 million today, you'd lose it tomorrow. Let's get one thing straight. Most people will never become millionaires. Not because they're lazy. Not because they're not smart. Not because they don't try. They won't make it because they're operating under a lie the world repeats over and over. Work hard and you'll succeed. But hard work is not enough. Millions of people work hard every single day and die broke. So what's the truth? Success doesn't start with effort. It starts with thinking differently. Here's what broke people don't realize. You don't get rich by working for money. You get rich by building something that makes money work for you. You don't become wealthy by accident. Wealth is designed. It's planned. It's engineered by belief systems and habits that compound over years. Your future is shaped by what you tolerate today. If you tolerate distractions, laziness, emotional spending, and weak habits, that's your future. So ask yourself this now. What am I tolerating that's keeping me average? To become a millionaire, you need to stop thinking like the 99% and start thinking like the 1%. How the 99% think? How can I make quick money? How can I look successful? How can I feel good right now? How the 1% think? What can I build that creates long-term value? How do I develop skills no one can take from me? What am I doing today that pays off in 10 years? The 1% are patient. They're disciplined. They say no to 100 things, so they can master one. They know. Money is a byproduct of value, not effort. You can't change your bank account until you change your mental operating system. Here's how to do it. 1. Change the way you speak to yourself. I can't afford it, how can I afford it? I'm not good at that, I'm not good at that, yet. I failed, I learned. Self-talk is the software that programs your actions. Upgrade it. 2. Upgrade your environment. Show me your circle and I'll show you your future. Surround yourself with people who save when others spend, build when others complain, read when others scroll. If you're always the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. 3. Audit your habits like a business. Every day is a transaction. Are you buying progress or purchasing regret? Ask yourself, did I learn today? Did I improve today? Did I invest in my health, mind, or wealth today? If not, that's a withdrawal, not a deposit. Want to become a millionaire? Then stop copying millionaires' lifestyles. And start copying their habits when they were still broke. Here are 7 habits you must master if you're serious about building wealth. 1. They wake up with a mission, not a mood. Most people wake up and check their phone. Millionaires wake up and check their goals. They know the first 60 minutes of the day sets the direction for everything that follows. If you win the morning, you win the day. So don't start with TikTok. Start with purpose. 2. They track every dollar like it's a soldier. Money is not just currency. It's energy, and every dollar is a unit of power. Millionaires know where their money is going, why it's going there, how to make it work harder for them. Poor minds think, it's just $10. Wealthy minds think, if I invest that $10 for 10 years, what could it become? 3. They make boredom a superpower. Most people quit when it gets boring. Millionaires lean into it. They don't need dopamine to stay committed. They don't need motivation to show up. They're disciplined enough to do the work even when no one's watching. 4. They say no more than yes. Warren Buffett said, The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. No to distractions. No to parties. No to unnecessary expenses. No to people who drain their energy. 5. They invest in skills, not just stuff. Millionaires don't chase credentials, they chase capabilities. They learn sales, public speaking, negotiation, copywriting, emotional intelligence, financial literacy. The most valuable skill is learning how to learn faster. 6. They obsess over value creation. Ask yourself, who do I serve? What problem do I solve? What transformation do I provide? Millionaires don't just make money. They create value, and then money follows them. 7. They review their life weekly. Once a week, they reflect. What worked? What didn't? What can I do better? They run their life like a business. Because life is a business, whether you manage it or not. Let me warn you right now. Before your first 6 figures, before your first business wins, before your life changes, you'll go through a silent war. No one will clap for you. No one will understand you. No one will see your vision, except you. This is the solitude phase. And if you can survive it, you become unstoppable. Be prepared to disappear for a while. Be prepared to be misunderstood. Be prepared to grind in silence until your results speak for you. Let's call it what it is. Most people aren't lazy. They're just undisciplined. They let emotions dictate effort. They work when they feel like it. They rest before they're tired. They quit the moment they're challenged. Millionaires do the opposite. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. You're not tired. You're distracted. You're not unmotivated. You're addicted to comfort. Break it. Steve Harvey, before he was a TV icon, Steve Harvey was homeless, sleeping in his car for 3 years. He didn't give up. He kept going to open mics, bombing in front of crowds, working in silence. Now he's worth over $200 million. J.K. Rowling rejected 12 times by publishers. Broke. Suicidal. Single mother. She wrote Harry Potter in cafes, using cheap coffee and time she didn't have. Today, billionaire author. Damon John, FUBU, started with $40, selling shirts on street corners. Used his mom's house as a factory. He didn't wait for a perfect time. He made it work with what he had. Now he's a Shark Tank investor and multimillionaire. Say these out loud every morning for 30 days. I don't chase money. I attract opportunities. Discipline is my freedom. Every dollar I spend is a vote for my future. I build habits that pay me forever. Comfort is the enemy of growth. I create value. I don't wait for handouts. I stay patient while I build something permanent. I don't need to be liked. I need to be legendary. I respect time more than money. I already have the mindset of a millionaire. This is where average people lose. They think in days. Millionaires think in decades. What can I get this weekend, versus what can I build in the next 10 years that feeds my family forever? They delay gratification like it's an art. They know 1 year of laser focus can outperform 10 years of half effort. Saying no to partying in your 20s can buy you freedom in your 30s. Building something slow is better than chasing everything fast. Millionaire minds ask, what am I doing today that still matters 10 years from now? If the answer is nothing, change it. Want to stay poor forever? Here's how. 1. Comfort spending. Spending money every time you're sad, bored, anxious, or insecure. Millionaires, they use pain to build. The broke use pain to escape. 2. Entitlement thinking. I deserve this. It's not fair. They just got lucky. None of that builds wealth. What builds wealth? Extreme accountability. Millionaires don't blame. They build. 3. Trying to look rich before becoming rich. You buy the Gucci belt, the fake watch, the rented car for your Instagram. And now you're broke in silence while performing wealth online. Millionaires do the opposite. They go broke quietly while building. Then they buy freedom. 4. Toxic relationships. If your partner, friend, or family drags you back into mediocrity every time you grow, you'll stay stuck. You can't grow in a garden where everything around you wants you to stay small. Sometimes the biggest level up in your life is a breakup. Becoming a millionaire isn't about doing big things once. It's about doing small, smart things consistently for years. Reading when others sleep. Saving when others spend. Working when others watch. Showing up even when no one cares. You are the result of what you repeat. Don't look for hacks. Build systems that last. Let's be honest. There will be days you want to quit. There will be months where you see no results. There will be seasons of silence where no one claps for you, no one checks on you, and nothing seems to be working. Keep showing up. Why? Because every workout you didn't want to do built your discipline. Every dollar you saved when you could have spent it bought you time. Every late night learning built a skill that can't be taken. You're not just working for money. You're building the version of you who can handle money. Ask yourself this every week. Did I create or consume more? Did I invest in myself or escape through distractions? Did I design a future or repeat yesterday? Did I chase comfort or chase clarity? You're not just building wealth. You're becoming the type of person who deserves it. You don't need money to start. You need hunger, strategy, skill, consistency. No one will believe in you at first. Even your family will doubt you. That's okay. It's not their vision. There will be long, dark years. Years where no one claps. No results. No reward. Show up anyway. You'll lose people. Friends, habits, lifestyles. The old you has to die for the new you to rise. Wealth is not about money, it's about options. Freedom. Time. Peace. The ability to say no. What if you're the one in your family meant to change everything? What if you're the one meant to break the cycle? Meant to stop the excuses? Meant to carry the name to a different future? Someone has to go first. Someone has to take the hits. Someone has to lead in the dark, so others can live in the light. Why not you? Why not now? You've already been through pain. Why not use it? Let them laugh at your discipline. Let them mock your frugal habits. Let them call you crazy for working on weekends. Because one day, they'll ask how you did it. They'll want advice from you. They'll wish they started when you did. Success is noisy in public, but it's always built in silence. So build in silence. Flex with freedom. The millionaire version of you. They already exist. They wake up early. Read more than they scroll. Say no to drama. Know when to speak and when to grind. Don't wait for motivation, they are the motivation. The only thing standing between you and that version of you is consistency. Let's flip it. What happens if you don't start? Let's play it out. Another 5 years pass. You're still tired. Still broke. Still talking about ideas you never built. Watching other people live your dreams because they moved while you waited. If that doesn't scare you more than failure, You're not ready. But if it does, you've already won. This is it. Not a movie. Not a trailer. Not a simulation. This is your life. You get one shot. What you do today echoes forever. What you build now becomes the world you live in tomorrow. So repeat after me. I am not average. I am not afraid. I do not stop. I don't need applause. I will not wait. I build what they said I never could. Welcome to the 1%. If this message hit you, don't just like. Comment, I'm building. Subscribe to Wizdomly, because we don't do fluff, we build legacies.